Hey, here we go. It's Hope Group again. Exciting. It just excites me to know people are getting together and they're really leaning into wanting to grow in Jesus. Fantastic. That just sets you up for a life of flourishing. Now, Jenny Smith, she spoke last week. It was great, fantastic, but I want to do something a little bit different. What I want to do is I want to talk to you about mission, if I could. When you look at Catholic liturgy, at the end of their service, at the end of them having served communion and all that, they pronounce something over the congregation. It's where the term Mass comes from, ite missa este. It simply means be sent. It has the thought of this basically. You've just received the brokenness, you've received the presence of Jesus. Now go in his presence and go in his brokenness and be sent by Jesus. That's actually what an apostolic church is. Apostolic means one who is sent. And what Jesus does is he sends us all. He said this, as the Father has sent me, so now I send you. And so he wants us all to be sent. Well, when he was getting ready to basically disappear and sit on his throne at the right hand of God, he did something very interesting. He gathered all his disciples together. He said, now here's the deal. I want you to remember this. Go, and in essence, be sent. That's what he said right there. So you'd say, well, be sent to do what? Well, he said, go and preach the gospel. We have all that, and we'll have all these excuses. I can't preach, don't know things that well. But for just the average, what can we be sent to do? It's really quite simple. It just simply means this. Be sent to invite somebody into your life. Look, it's easy to get into our pockets and shell money out here and there, and we should do that. I mean, we should be helping in the food banks and all of that. But there's even a more being sent. There's even a greater generosity, and that's inviting people into our hearts. And there's many ways that we can invite people into our hearts. We can invite people into our hearts by simply inviting them to our home. We can invite them over for coffee. We can invite them to a small group. We can invite them to a party with other friends. We can invite them to church. If we really have that boldness that God is upon us, we can actually invite people to meet Jesus himself. But we have to be sent with this spirit of invitation on us. It has to be burning in our souls. So all of us are headhunting, if you please, for an invitation. Look, just the other day, we were sitting in a restaurant. I was with Matt Molt. This was just so wonderful. It happened to be a Lebanese or a Persian kind of restaurant. He said to the owner of the establishment there, he says, are you Muslim? When he said it, I go, whoa, that seemed inappropriate to ask him, but he was just all relaxed. He says, and like, are the people that own this establishment, are they Muslim? And the guy said yes, and he was kind of looking like, where are you going with this? And then here's what Matt Malt did. He said, I want to tell you, I know we're Christians here. I know that there's been like some tension between Christians and Muslims, but we just ate great food. You really blessed us by giving us food that we so enjoyed. So here's what we want to do. We just want to say, bless you back. We're just going to ask the Lord to bless you and your restaurant because we were so blessed. That guy, his face lit up like crazy. You know what Matt was doing? He was inviting him to receive a blessing. I think we need to get creative with everyone we can find because we are sent people and we carry a blessing. And so you want to be a sent person to carry a blessing. So I'm asking you, when you look over this past week, so look back at your past week, start thinking about it, moment by moment, piece by piece, and ask yourself, was there somebody in your week that you could have invited to something? There are many things to invite, but you could have been sent by God to offer a welcome, an invitation into something. And then just talk about that. Talk about those opportunities, and let's talk about them as missed opportunities. Because if you talk about those things as missed opportunities, now you can begin to just have a word of prayer with one another, and you can ask Jesus, Lord, help us not to miss the opportunities next week and the week after and next month. Listen, Jesus said, this is the most important thing. Please remember this. Go invite. Go invite. Go invite. May the power of the Holy Spirit come upon us in a new and a fresh way to invite in ways we have never imagined. May, as you pray for people in your groups, the Holy Spirit leap on you to give you a joy and a spirit of invitation. Hey, have a great week.